Ooh, and we're back.
We're back after another heresy battle, and we're with Gumbutt this time.
She wanted to be here.
Yeah, Gumbutt wanted to be here
Yeah.
because I guess she's our sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
This Warhammer Fantasy Battle is brought to you by Gumbutt because all the time is cuddle time, and she will cuddle time. Yeah, she's going cuddle time.
Yeah. This game,
So who do we play?
so we played the Iron Hands and the Emperor's Children.
The
And
10th and the 3rd Legions. Duke it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like almost meant to be, but except it wasn't meant to be. It was essentially like, so we were trying, I wanted to try the Emperor's Children for one, and then not only did I want to try the Emperor's Children, I wanted to try Fulgrim, which is their Primarch, but Fulgrim Risen. So it's basically a
Transfigured, the
it's
demon
like,
Fulgrim.
yeah, it's a demon version. And basically, man, we really need a Talk Games Workshop like that. It's
Fulgrim
horrible.
couldn't take out a Leviathan Dreadnought.
Yeah.
And the Leviathans were kicking his butt. Our sponsor has left us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, like I'd say, so one, not only is Demon Fulgrim like kind of caca, but two, the Iron Hands are incredibly buffed, like to the max.
So we'll start talking about Fulgrim,
Yeah.
Fulgrim Transfigured first.
Yeah.
So normal Fulgrim is 400 some points. Fulgrim Transfigured is a full 600 points of uselessness.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't get the armor. His attacks aren't as good. I mean, he can get a Brutal 2, but he only gets 2 attacks if he does that. It's hard when a Primarch can't take out a Leviathan. And I actually think that normal Fulgrim would do better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we mentioned, well, he wanted to
I wanted to
do like 2 Fulgrims, like regular Fulgrim,
Mm-hmm.
and then Demon Primarch Fulgrim. And I could definitely see why, but
I was thinking the double Primarch thing.
I don't think it would have gone far at all. I don't think it would have done anything.
So one of the things with the buffs with the armies, so a lot of the armies, like the World Eaters, they get an extra attack. The Emperor's Children, they have a high initiative, and so they usually get to strike first. The Palatine Blades are pretty good. What the Iron Hands get is an extra save. And so they can't really attack that well. They have, their Iron Priests have a Servo Arm, which is Strength 8, which is basically like a power weapon, like a Thunder Hammer. Their initiative sucks, they're always attacking last. But
they also have Feel No Pain.
yeah, so Ferris gives the whole army Feel No Pain.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you have vehicles with Feel No Pain. You have dreadnoughts and stuff. It's silly because Andrew would have killed a bunch of stuff, and they got to live for an extra turn as they're just barely surviving and getting that extra round of shooting. And it's huge, let alone that Ferris might be the best Primarch in the whole game.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever he hits, he destroys. Strength 12, Master Crafted. He's just like... We had Lucius duel him. Lucius didn't get to attack him first because Ferris has a better initiative. And Ferris just Lucius was like a fart.
Yeah.
Did nothing. Didn't even And then the whole unit just ran because Lucius got smashed. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. With normal Fulgrim, no matter what, your initiative counts as one higher. And so Lucius would have got to attack first, possibly. I have to look at all the rules, but he probably would have got to attack first if it was like normal Fulgrim. But because it's Demon Transfigured Fulgrim, they're stupefied, and they don't get that buff, and it just doesn't matter. They're just dead.
Yeah, we need to petition not a buff, but like a nerf.
Games Workshop, yeah.
Yeah,
Andrew was all disappointed because he's under the impression that Fulgrim Transfigured should be the better Fulgrim.
Well,
and he's literally not anywhere.
Considering what Angron's a little bit better than his original form, but he also has a revive bonus. So basically,
but those aren't official rules. Those are unofficial because he isn't actually in 30K.
No,
we were using the modern 40K.
And then we also have Mortarion, who's incredibly buff.
We did the
too.
same thing.
Yeah.
We did the, but Angron has a bunch of attacks, which kind of negates things.
Yeah.
Mortarion has his little teleport, and he has a bunch of attacks. I just hope that when they release Angron's rules, that they don't make him like Fulgrim, his demon rules, and I hope that when they release Mortarion's demon rules, that they don't make him like Fulgrim.
I'm almost curious because
Fulgrim's a joke, man. He's like almost every Primarch can kill him. The demon Fulgrim, he's a joke. And normal Fulgrim, he can hang with anybody. He can't kill them, but he'll tie him up the entire game. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, it's just he sucks ass.
I know you aren't a fan, but Magnus too, because like I would just be like baffled if
Magnus, it's at the very end of the heresy.
I think it's a dishonor because like they made such a big deal about the heretics and heresy that it's like, well, why even have them or play as them if like you can't really play as them?
So there's a triad of cheese in the heresy. And the three of the best armies are the Imperial Fist, which we played as. And they're pretty cheesy, but the main thing is their Bolter Drill, which is good. Ferrus Manus has minus... The Iron Hands that Ferrus is in the army, it's -1 to wound, which is huge. And so, again, survivability, and then you have the Feel No Pain, so you're getting an extra save. And then they can repair things. And so if they're by a vehicle, they can put the wound back on. Right, I mean, and so it's a little bit ridiculous, right? The Imperial Fists, they're better. They can get more shots off, and they can wound you. And then they have the Flank Sworders. We haven't played the third in the trilogy of Cheese, which is also a Loyalist army, which is the Ultramarines. The White Scars are good, but the White Scars you can wound them. Iron Hands are just tough, especially if you have Ferrus. It's a good thing he died because they could have wiped out everybody according to the heresy rules.
Yeah.
They could have just beat everybody up. The big thing about the army is that they look really cool. All their Marines look like Predator. They're like, and my army's like, I have a bunch of Medusan Immortals that I have for troop choices, and I have all like the Forge World things, like probably like a 6,000 point Iron Hand army. They look so cool.
Yeah. Very,
very cool army. I mean, I like them better than the Fists or the Ultramarines, but I don't know, man. They're really the Lord of Iron. This should be like the Wars of Iron.
I'm not disappointed, but
Iron versus Iron.
I wasn't necessarily baffled or surprised by this game. Like, I think it was an interesting experience, and I wanted to give the Emperor's Children a chance, but I don't know if I'll be playing as them again.
That's my army anyway. That's my go-to.
Yeah, that's more your go-to.
And I'm not going to play as Demon Fulgrim. Because he sucks ass. I might get another Land Raider, though. Another Spartan, because Spartans in groups are pretty good.
I think there's a very strong similarity to the Night Lords, but I think if I was going to pick between the two, it'd definitely be Night Lords.
Night Lords are a whole different thing, though.
They are, but, I mean, the idea is finesse army, you know, and, like, kind of being sneaky and kind of, you know, not only that, but, like, backing out of battles that you don't want to, and just like picking off people, you know. That I mean, you gotta admit that's a big thing with the Emperor's Children.
This is the thing about this is that you're tactically, you never played the Night Lords.
No,
but
yeah, I've always played like a world leader.
It's the way that I played the Night Lords and the way I played so since I like hit and run tactics. When I play the Emperor's Children or the Night Lords, I'm just like a really big pain in the ass. And so my favorite armies are like the White Scars, the Night Lords, and the Emperor's Children. And you can actually hit and run and tie people up and just give people frustration for days. We have a Raven Guard army. I haven't put them together yet. I imagine the Raven Guard army is another army that you can do that. The Iron Hands aren't that. The Iron Hands are there to take it on the chin. And because of all these extra saves and all these debuffs, they could take it on the chin and they're still there. And so, yeah, they're tough. I mean, the Palatine Blades, just ton of attacks. And the Iron Hands are like, we saved, 40 wounds? Okay, we saved them. We saved all but 2. And now we're slapping you back with our Thunder, like, servo arm, Thunder Hammer crap. And, yeah... You know, what they hit, they destroy. They don't get many hits, but when they hit, it's hard. So it's different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the hit and run tactics could work against them to a point. I mean, like, if they corner you, they seem like a better version of the Iron Warriors, actually.
I think the Iron Warriors would do, they would go on par with...
Iron Warriors have record, so they actually get to bonuses to destroying stuff. So they actually kind of counter Ferris in a weird way.
Because Ferris is... I'd
Feel no
say
pain.
Ferris is very much like Imperial Fist, where it's defense, not...
Well, Dorn couldn't dish it out, but Ferris can dish it out. How did Fulgrim kill him? If these are the rules, how did Fulgrim do it?
How did Fulgrim kill like a lot of Primarchs, you know?
No, Gilliman I could see. Gilliman's
Yeah,
Eh.
but like especially like we're talking like I mean he didn't kill Porto Rabo, but he did definitely betray him, and it's like.
Well, this I think he could kill Horus. I think he has a great chance of killing Horus, which makes no sense. I think he has a great chance. Angron is not really that good. I mean, Angron's like he's kind of like Fulgrim level Primarch.
You know who is good is Karn.
Well, yeah, but Sanguinius would be interesting.
Yeah.
Sanguinius and Rust would be interesting, but I still think that Ferris's Thunderstick, he's just really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good game though. I think it was much faster than our regular games, but it was a good game.
Yeah, don't Fulgrim Transfigured. I mean, like, why?
Yeah.
What did you transfigure to do? To eat donuts? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Are you upset that I was Fulgrim Transfigured?
No, I was telling you. I was telling you that I didn't think. I mean, I read the rules. Andrew wanted to stupefy.
I just wanted to try it. Kill me. I'm guilty, you know.
So he had a chance to stupefy, and it was with the Palantine Blade that just got lit up by Last Cannon Squad. I mean, they got lit up there by Last Cannon. Like, and Last Cannon Squad, he had this huge Palantine Blades, and their jetpacks, you know, the works, they're flying over. And then, like, the Land Raiders turn in, the Last Cannon Squad, and they killed everybody but two dudes. And the two dudes could have stupefied, but they chose not to. And they passed their leadership test anyway. And it's like, why would we stupefy? Why? It's just, yeah.
It's kind of pathetic.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's really pathetic.
I mean, they could have maybe been pinned, but probably not. So.
Oh, man. This is really funny. This is a kind of goofy game. It was just like experimenting, and I was like, yep, this is why we experiment.
For my part, this week I was like, I killed myself putting together Iron Hands. And it's one of those armies because I have all 18 legions because I'm insane. And I've been buying all sorts of things. And so the only legions that I haven't really fully put together, like the Thousand Sons, I have a bunch of them, but I still need to get them together. The Raven Guard, the Dark Angels, they're just pieces. And trying to remember the other one. There's one more. But I just put together Iron Hands, and I had been like buying Iron Hands like every so often, see unit, buy it. And I have a huge Iron Hands army. It might be my biggest army because
Dark Angels?
No, the Iron Hands.
No, like for built legions.
No, I don't have built Dark Angels, but I have a bunch of them. Yeah. I have some of them that are built.
I was trying to remember. So
they have a bunch of specialty units like duelists and stuff. I have a bunch of those guys.
So
they're so expensive. I got a Fellblade though today. I got a Fellblade in the mail. I'm gonna put it together. I don't know which legion we'll allocate it to. Probably one of the crappier ones. We need to have Logar fight. I mean, Logar needs to be out. Yeah,
I would love to play the Word Bearers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think my daughter's calling us, which is going to put it into the video.
Hold on.
It's an echo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, good game.
Yeah, good game, yeah. Emperor's Children, Fulgrim Transfigured. Yeah.
Good game.
You got to get Horus in and Horus show him how to lose.
Yeah. I don't know. You think Horus would lose?
It depends. I mean, you can have 1,000
Horus
point.
Is pretty brutal.
1,000 point Horus can get almost insta-killed by Ferris.
Yeah? I mean, yeah, you can.
You gotta figure, he's still wounding him on 2s, and each wound is doing D3.
Look at, like, all of his,
So he has no armor.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going off a ward save to try to save. I mean, like, because I think it's 8B2.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, yeah, you're trying to like ward save 5 because it's mastercrafted. So you're basically gonna get everything you hit. You're gonna hit, right? Because it's mastercrafted. You get to reroll your misses, and then it's strength 12. I mean, like, just don't roll a 1. Right? I mean, so he's gonna go in. He's like, yeah, and then each one does that you don't save does D3. I mean, if you do 3 wounds, or you do, he's gonna get like 5 wounds off, and then you're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Yeah.
It's dead. Yeah. Perturaba has the same weapon. It's only brutal 2. But they have Wrecker. And Wrecker is like, yeah, I see your Dreadnought with his stupid save.
Yeah.
Blow it up.
Wrecker's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I remember that legendary game we had between the Salamanders and the...
So the Salamanders are flawed. Very fun in Heresy. One of the most fun armies to play. And their rule, everyone hates their Legion rule, but that last stand thing, it's so fun.
It's very
I mean, you may not win the game, but you'll have a blast. And
Yeah.
so Salamanders are like one of the top tier armies. Absolutely. The Iron Hands, I think they could be really fun to play, but they're more like a tournament army, and I think that you have to like take stuff out. You have to, because like we had like a squadron of Land Raiders, Spartans with las cannons. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Especially like you resurrect the wounds. You just target them at one thing. It's like laser death weapons, sighted, now die. So yeah, I was thinking about giving the Fellblade to the Iron Hands, but we can't do it. They'll never lose. Never, never, never.
You can give a Warhound to them, and it's like impossible to beat them. You know, remember that game with the Warhound?
Oh, Warhound would be like, yeah. That, I mean, actually, they might be able to do it, and we might actually like put a Warhound against them.
You know what? I think that would be an interesting experiment.
Yeah, I mean, like, because with all their stuff, I mean, maybe the Warhound just like takes things out, but you know, like, I don't know. I could just see Ferris running up to it with his hammer. Yeah, and then the Warhound. Oh,
Yeah.
my leg.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That Warhound, that one game, what was it? It was Angron and, was it the Custodes?
I don't know. I want to play Custodes again. I have a huge Custodes
I wouldn't
army.
mind trying
I got the Ares
Custodes.
dropship. I mean,
I definitely want to reach more into the realm of trying new, get out of my World Eaters phase just for a little bit. I'm
boy, isn't the strategy different for World Eaters?
Yeah.
They're just a different type of
They're
army.
so simple and I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Just
They're
random.
fun. They're really fun. It's one of the more fun armies to play. I don't know if like they can lose badly, but little buzzsaws. The Emperor's Children are kind of like between the World Eaters because with their specialist troops, Palatine Blade, so good, and they have so many attacks and their initiative and stuff. They don't hit as hard as a lot of the World Eaters units, but they're really good. They're kind of in between the World Eaters and the Night Lords.
Yeah.
And so you have like some of this aggressiveness, but then you have like some sneakiness too. And I think that's why a lot of people don't like the Emperor's Children because they're not able to finesse. It's that balance of finesse and then like the beat stick.
Yeah.
Except with Fulgrim Transfigured, because the only thing that's getting beat is you if you play with Fulgrim Transfigured. You're gonna lose and lose badly.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be like, I spent $300-400 for this model and it sucks ass.
I mean-
the worst model in the history.
Yeah, like
Andrew's gonna get the model because the model's so cool. I mean, he's just absolutely like, we love this model. I mean, I modified mine because I didn't like him in the dirt, but you know, like, yeah, I mean, and this is a $400 model that can't beat a $100 model ever. I mean, he's just not that good.
I'm gonna break this one too.
Yeah, Andrew had this thing. He's like Mr. Manhandle today. He
I did?
broke 7 guys. He picked him, oh, this guy broke. And he keeps on breaking and was like, stop manhandling the miniature.
I didn't even pick them up. I would just touch them and then like.
And some of the resin guys, I mean, like, they don't want to hold together for nothing. They don't hold together for nothing. You're paying all this money, it won't stick together. Not going to stick together for nothing.
Just
Resin's weird to put together and weird to paint, and it's because sometimes like the paints won't stick onto it. It's just like
yeah,
weird.
they tend to bubble sometimes.
Yeah.
They bubble or they kind of like slosh almost. It kind of looks like.
So if you want high priced frustration, buy Forge World.
Yeah.
And I do because it's crazy. Yeah.
I think that's it for.
Well, I think our sponsor wants to visit. Oh, yeah, you coming? You want to say, come on. Yeah, I know. We have to say, remember, it's brought to you by Cuddle Time. Gumbutt. So this Yorkie is like gets all possessive if you don't cuddle her. She needs to be cuddled.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she becomes the Incredible Hulk. She becomes a world eater. Yeah. But she doesn't become Fulgrim because she doesn't get her butt kicked that easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, Cuddle Time says bye.
Bye.